This is Miss Collins, aka Miss Like It Is 40T. I am walking to my location now, to my place that I am currently residing at. And I'm pretty pissed off. Why I'm pissed off is because in my community, I mean, like, really? It's like sickening. If you look at these buildings behind me, and the ones over here, all of these, can I afford the rent? Yes. Okay, when I call up the management office to these apartments, do I get a response? No. Okay, so surveillance camera. Where I reside, they don't have no surveillance camera. Okay, which makes no sense. This is. You see all of this? Okay, that's where people like me supposed to live. When I say people like me, I'm talking about people who are in good standing, people who do what they're supposed to do, people who don't do crazy stuff, people who don't violate, people who don't, go against policy. I don't do that. I do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? I do what I'm supposed to do. But when it comes down to me and my livelihood and my quality of life, hell yeah, I'm gonna post videos. Hell yeah. Now, for those who get upset about me posting my videos, why are you mad? Why are you mad? For those people who's like, why don't you leave Nycha alone? Why don't you leave Nycha alone? It's like, seriously? So, you already know who these individuals are, who's all the leave Nycha alone, blah, blah, blah. They are either one, Nycha residents, or they are allegedly Nycha staff. Now, behind me, these buildings here, these are the Ocean Hill 2s. Okay, I made a video about that too. And across the street, over here, that's the school that I go to vote. Okay, so let's just say I lived here in one of these, where I deserve to be. It only would take me from this block here to this block here to cast my ballot. Simple. So I know some of you saying, so why are you Nycha? Why don't you just move? Let me tell you something. You don't know my process in terms of what I'm doing. You're making it sound like moving is so easy. Like, seriously? Like, where do I get off with this? Just move. You got the funds? You got the funds to give me? Do you have the down payment to give me? Do you? No, because at the same time, you keep forgetting. I have bills. You forgot that I have a Con Ed bill that I have to pay. So that comes out of my savings. I have to pay cable. I have to pay for the maintenance of my vehicle to get my son to the hospital because he has asthma. And thanks, Nycha. Thanks for that. Yes. So I have to pay to get my son to Nycha, to the doctor, put gas in my car, maintain my car, whatever, to get him, to the doctor. So, with that being said, don't tell me, just move. No, you could just move. You could move your trolling off my channel. You could do that. Because, let me tell you, like any parent, any concerned parent, I'm going to come after anyone who comes after my kid. Okay? My son was born with an excellent bill of health. He wasn't born with no pneumonia and asthma and all of that. You see this building right here? Look at it. That's a shelter. Like, seriously? You got the shelters looking better than places where working class people live. Nonetheless, Yeah, like I was saying, my expenses goes to a lot of different, things. It's not just um here. It's not just why don't you move? Why don't you move? Come on now, y'all need to come off that. Okay, come off that. So, with that being said, this is Miss Collins. Miss Collins. Miss her like it is 48. The tea. Smell the tea. Smell the tea. It's just sad. It's really sad that I have to come out making. I'm the mother of a military active duty. My son is fighting for you. My firstborn is out there fighting for you. Okay? And you're trying to damaging me and his little brother. It's not cool. So I'm heading back from that building that they call themselves trying to show me a unit in. You have a lot of nerve. You really do. You got a lot of nerve. And it just comes to show that's how petty New York City Housing Authority, that's how petty you are with your tick for tack. Like seriously? Just how petty. You don't know that the ball is not in your court. The ball is in the resident's court. Because let's just say every single one of these residents who have an issue pull back on the rent. What you gonna do? You're gonna take all of us down to court? That's what you're gonna do? What you're gonna have to do is give all of us an abatement. Why? Because ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Now, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, all of these trolls coming on my channel. Why don't you move? Why don't you move? Nycha don't care about you. Nycha not gonna give you this. Nycha not gonna give you that. Blah 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 blah. Okay, they just showed me that. Where you at? What? Where you at? What you saying? It's been real. I'm hearing crickets. What? Oh, you don't got no authority. Why don't you just stay there? You don't got no authority. I don't got no authority. You don't know. You don't know. Only a handful of people know what I do, know about me. Comment down below in terms of my occupation. As far as that, okay? Anybody who want to smack me or anybody who want to say something derogatory towards me, you're getting blocked. You're getting blocked, you're getting removed, and yeah, you're getting kicked to the curb. Okay? Because I'm not in it just for me. I'm in it for every single resident. Every single resident who's not getting repairs, who's being treated badly, who's being disrespected. That's what I'm in it for. I'm not getting paid for views. I'm not getting paid for none of this. I'm not getting paid. I mean, they're not even, my videos are not being monetized anymore. YouTube is not monetizing videos. So, ain't nobody getting paid. Nobody's getting paid. Okay? So, I'm just making this video just to say, okay, to my trolls, you need to roll bounce. You need to get the step and get gone. Okay? Don't come for me unless I send for you. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's sad. Like, seriously? I just don't understand it. And as far as my elected officials, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you because it's like I bring you direct, information, and I don't even understand where am I going with this. I have X amount of subscribers on my channel, and they're looking to see they're looking to see a turnabout. Okay? They're looking to see a turnabout. They're giving me information, documentation. I'm contacting all my elected officials. And these subscribers are asking me, Ms. Collins, did you contact your elected officials? I'm like, yeah. I'm showing paper trails. I'm showing everything. And they're shaking their heads like, this is unbelievable. That you've contacted elected officials and no one is helping you. We don't see the turnabout. So they feel discouraged. They feel like, okay, Ms. Collins, you might have to do exactly what everybody else is doing. Contact the media. Let me tell you something. If I contact the media, I'm sending my employer head on into y'all direction and letting them know what's going on. Because I'm gonna tell you something. With the New York City Housing Authority, you answer to my employer. My employer doesn't answer to you. My employer is senior to you. You have to report to my employer. That's like my oldest son who's military. You, New York City Housing Authority, you report to his boss. Okay? His chief of command. You report to his boss, just like you report to mine. Okay? And if you damage me, they're going to want to know what happened. Anything happens to me is going to be a big investigation. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull these videos. Okay, so the choice is yours. The request is simple. I'm getting tired of the song and dance. I'm getting tired of the pettiness. Like, seriously? We are all adults here. Okay? We're all adults. So we need to act like adults. You have a job to do. You have the job. Your job is to treat your good standing residents right. You're not doing your job. Yeah, so I got a problem with that. Anyway, this is Ms. Collins. Once again, spilling tea.